You have your model drawing book. This is the orange book that says Word Problems for Model Drawing Practice. It should look something just like this. This video is to show you how to do problem 1. And I'm going to have you do problem 1 just like I do in this video. Feel free to watch this video as many times as you want. And when you're done, you're going to send me a picture of your completed problem, which should look really similar to mine. So for model drawing, there are 7 steps. The first is to read the entire problem. The second is to rewrite the question in sentence form, leaving a space for the answer. The third, determine who or what is involved in the problem. 4, draw the unit bars. And unit bars is just a fancy way for saying drawing in the rectangles, and those rectangles represent different parts of the problem. Add in all the information and fill in the question mark. Then you can compute and solve the problem. And last, write the answer in the sentence. Make sure the answer makes sense. So, open to your book to the first problem. We're going to do the first problem together. Step 1, read the entire problem. Xavier's pet iguana weighs 15 pounds more than Zach's pet ferret. Their total weight is 145 pounds. Find the weight of Xavier's pet iguana. Step 2, rewrite the question in sentence form, leaving a space for the answer. The question asks me to find the weight of Xavier's pet iguana. So my sentence is, Xavier's pet iguana weighs blank pounds. Be sure to include the units. So blank pounds. Step 3, determine who or what is involved in the problem. You'll notice here I wrote Xavier's iguana and Zach's ferret. Those are the 2 things that are involved in this problem. Step 4, draw the unit bars. And as I said, the unit bars are just 2 rectangles. One represents Xavier's iguana and one represents Zach's ferret. Step 5, add in all the information and fill in the question mark. So you'll notice that we know that Xavier's pet iguana weighs 15 pounds more than Zach's pet ferret. So I made Xavier's iguana's bar longer than Zach's ferret. See how that line shows that this is this much longer? And I know that it's 15 pounds more. So I write the 15 in that little chunk. I know their total weight is 145 pounds. So I drew this little triangle mark to show that I mean all of this weighs 145 pounds. And then I put in the question marks. I don't know what these 2 leftover equal pieces are. I don't know what those mean yet. Next, you're going to compute and solve the problem. Well, in order to find these 2 equal pieces, I said 145 pounds minus 15. I took out that little chunk. And I said that's 130. So then I know these 2 units equal 130 pounds. So 1 unit must equal 65. 65 is half of 130. So I took out my question marks and I put in 65. So now the question is, Xavier's iguana weighs, well, Xavier's iguana is 65 plus this 15. So I said 65 plus 15 equals 80. So I write my answer in, 80. Xavier's pet iguana weighs 80 pounds. And then I have to make sure the answer makes sense. Well, 80 is less than 145, which makes sense. His pet iguana wouldn't weigh more than the total, so that makes sense. Zach's ferret weighs 65. Okay, well that makes sense because Xavier's pet iguana is supposed to weigh more. 65 plus 15 is 80. So Xavier's pet iguana weighs 15 pounds more than Zach's pet ferret. So that makes sense. So in the end, Xavier's pet iguana weighs 80 pounds. So your problem in your book for number 1 should look something just like this. That's how we answer the problem using the 7 steps of model drawing. So what I'd like you to do is do this in your book, watch this video as many times as you want, and then send me a picture of your completed problem. Thank you.